Is it time to buy or sell Rocket Lab stock? In this video, we will explore Rocket Lab in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 17th of July, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. You don't want to miss any critical updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 23rd of April, 2025, our system has assigned Rocket Lab a rating of Hold Accumulate, resulting in a score of 0. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a remarkable gain of 152.98% since we first suggested purchasing Rocket Lab 59 days ago. This equates to an average return of 2.59% per day since it was categorized as Hold Accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system predicts considerable volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of the latest developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's next movement, as it may go in either direction. The stock has broken through a wide and strong rising trend in the short term, indicating an even more robust rate of increase. Should there be any pullback, there will be support at the ceiling of the current trend, which was broken at $40.75. This level may present a second opportunity to capitalize on the upward movement. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 122.9% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 46.12% and 76.98%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 158.45%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 21.31% to 125.62% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $62.27 and $115.81. Our latest daily update for Rocket Lab includes the headline: a very strong day for Rocket Lab stock price on Thursday. The Rocket Lab stock price increased by 7.63% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 17th of July, 2025. It rose from $47.69 to $51.33. This marks a consecutive gain over 4 days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 9.96%, reaching a low of $48.60 and a high of $53.44. The price has increased in 6 out of the last 10 days, showing an overall rise of 43.86% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume also surged on the last day, alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 19 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 46 million shares changed hands for approximately $2.36 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $53.44, while the lowest was $4.20. Currently, the price sits 3.95% or $2.11 below the 52-week high of $53.44, which also stands as the all-time high for the stock. Rocket Lab stock, trading under the symbol RKLB, has surged over 11% recently, reaching an intraday high of $53.14, just shy of its all-time high. This uptick is part of a remarkable trend, where the stock has skyrocketed more than 75% year-to-date and an astounding 730% over the past year. Key factors driving this momentum include Rocket Lab's consistent operational success, increased demand for its launch services, and strategic advancements in its technology. The company is positioning itself well within the competitive aerospace sector, with a focus on high-margin satellite communications and securing recurring revenue streams. Management is targeting gross margins above 30%, especially as it ramps up valuable missions in the latter half of 2025. The prospect of significant revenue from its Neutron rocket program, which could bring in $5.6 billion in potential contracts, further solidifies investor confidence. Additionally, Rocket Lab recently received a new street-high price target from Citi, signaling positive outlooks from analysts. The upcoming release of the second quarter financial results on August 7th may provide further catalysts for stock price movements, depending on the reported performance. In the short term, this bullish sentiment and strong technical indicators suggest continued upward pressure on the stock price. Long-term, sustained operational achievements and successful launches will likely solidify Rocket Lab's position as a key player in the expanding space industry, supporting ongoing investor interest and potential further gains. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 14th of July 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned RKLB an overweight rating accompanied by a hold action. On the same day, the 14th of July 2025, Citigroup also assigned RKLB a buy rating along with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 3rd of June 2025, KeyBank reported that RKLB received an overweight rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 28th of February 2025, KeyBank again rated RKLB as overweight with a hold action. On Thursday, the 14th of November 2024, BTIG assigned RKLB a neutral rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general strong sell rating to Rocket Lab stock. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Rocket Lab. The Rocket Lab stock presents buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal from the relationship between these two indicators, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is expected at levels of $43.44 and $33.11. A drop below either of these levels may trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Friday, June 13, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 102%. Further gains are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is noted from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. In addition, trading volume is increasing alongside the price, which is considered a favorable technical signal. Here are some additional signals that may interest you. Moving Average Convergence Divergence. Buy signal. Pivots. Buy signal from 23 days ago. Bollinger. Buy signal from 18 days ago. Short-term moving average. Buy signal from 21 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average. Buy signal from 21 days ago. The long-term moving average. Buy signal from 45 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages. Buy signal from 39 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Rocket Lab. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $44.60 and $43.21. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this is breached, the stock may then decline to the next support level. In this case, Rocket Lab finds support just below today's level at $44.60. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $43.21 and $38.88. This stock may experience significant daily fluctuations, exhibiting high volatility, and with a substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be very high risk. Over the past day, the stock moved $4.84 between its high and low, which is a change of 9.96%. For the previous week, the stock has had an average daily volatility of 7.98%. Before we delve into the potential favorable trading levels for Rocket Lab, let's briefly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, Persistent negative PE ratios may signal inadequate profitability and raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other updates, the forthcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of August, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Rocket Lab. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, indicating that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Rocket Lab encounters its first support level at $44.60. If this support level holds, it could be a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Rocket Lab from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 2nd of July, 2025, Khosla Ventures VLP executed an insider sale of 2 million shares of common stock. On the 24th of June, 2025, St. Hill Merlin conducted an insider sale of 4,053 shares of common stock. On the same day, St. Hill Merlin also conducted an insider sale of 2,300 shares of common stock. On the 20th of June, 2025, St. Hill Merlin conducted an insider sale of 1,700 shares of common stock. On that same day, St. Hill Merlin conducted another insider sale of 4,653 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we found the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 26.697. In total, insiders purchased 59,081,484 shares and sold 120,221,913 shares in these 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $49.67, reflecting a decline of 3.24%. This stock exhibits very high daily fluctuations, resulting in a significant level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 88, which considerably heightens that risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom identified 22 days ago. Is Rocket Lab stock a good buy? Rocket Lab shows several positive signals. However, we do not consider these sufficient to label it a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it is more appropriate to view it as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors may want to hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, July 18th, we anticipate that Rocket Lab will open lower by approximately 207 thousandths of a dollar, beginning trading at $51.12. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.